But now he's got to defend off these 4 tanks, 4 Hellions, and a Thor. They are getting very close to this hatchery. If this hatchery goes down, Broom could be in a lot of trouble. We can see Broom here trying to mass up those forces, getting ready to engage. He's got a lot of roaches, and Link's going to get right in range of the tanks. And Link's here going the long route, but they finally do get in range of the tanks and Thors. But meanwhile, oh my god, Waffles just killed off so many drones. I swear that was so... I think every single drone at the gold expansion just went down.
Maybe with some really good micro, he can kill all those banelings quickly enough, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Here comes the offense right now. He is going to focus on almost every single one of those Marines. I feel like we're watching a Marine Arena here just for a second, and so Red is going to be running here. The Marines are trying to get there. Boom goes one group of Marines, and boom! Oh my goodness, he ended up with more banelings than he started with. That is how few it took.
Here we go though. TLO gonna load up all of his units into the Overlords. Oh my goodness. And the mothership, no, I thought it was gonna go intercept these Overlords. That would have been huge. It looks like TLO gonna go straight into the main base of Kiwikaki. Kiwikaki, all of his forces at the center of the map. He does have Colossus right now, and he does have the extended thermal lances. But here comes the Overlords, dropping off all the roaches and hydras. Paratrooper Doom drop here, and can Kiwikaki hold this off? He needs to use the Vortex ability, and he needs to keep the Colossus in the back. He needs to make sure that they're safe. A lot of the buildings, a lot of the Protoss infrastructure here going down. Here comes the Mothership. Mothership taking a lot of damage. Uses the Vortex ability and is going to fall back. All the shields going down right there. The rest of the forces by TLO hopping into the Vortex to remain safe. And now Kiwikaki needs to be very careful. I would like to see sentries for force field, but no sentry there. Do note that the Colossus does massive splash damage because all of those forces are clumped up when they come out of the vortex. TLO now in a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness, but at the same time at the front door, TLO pushing the front, but too many photon cannons.
However, he is going to march in here. He does have a bunch of stalkers, a few sentries in here for some pretty clutch force fields. We'll see if he's able to do it. And actually, that Roach Warren is in range of getting sniped. And the Queens, though, they want to protect it. But look at that Guardian Shield, able to cover all this. Now, there is a really good concave for the Zerg, but a lot of those units have been trapped by those force fields, going to whittle down this army by at least 1/4. By those force fields. Now this army for the Protoss is looking very good. Even as a probe with this army, rather, why not? And he could kill the Roach Warren before the upgrade finishes. He did get it. There is not going to be Roach speed here. That could play a huge factor in this battle, as there are so many Colossus now in this army. Though the last one has not arrived quite yet. He is about to arrive to the party, though. He definitely got invited to the Zerg slaughtering party, as these Colossus numbers now are too great. I don't think that Fruit Seller can come back from this. He really lost his opportunity here. I think that Mutalisk would have been the only answer to this army, because once the Colossus came out, it was lights out. Look at all these Queens getting roasted away. This game has been absolutely out of control, absolutely epic. There have been so many Roaches, so many Zerglings, so many Queens. So I think I just heard another nuke go down. I don't even know where it is going to be. It's going to be right here at this expansion. So all these SCVs are going to die a terrible death. The little one doesn't even care, though, as he is going to be dropping a bunch of turrets down here in the main base. There's not a lot of units here to deal with this, just because there's been so many ghosts. And he's got to actually nuke the turrets. I definitely would never expect to see this whatsoever. At the same time, the expansion down here for Genro is going down by Tyler. So he is actually going to nuke the turrets here. This is going to be absolutely hilarious. The SCVs are just barely out of the danger zone. Boom! Kills almost all the turrets there. And there's just no ground army to deal with it. He's still making ghosts, and another nuke going right there to kill those turrets. So these Ravens are pretty low on energy because they just summoned so many turrets there. I don't know if he knows that he is going against carriers. So look at this patrolling, as they're just like, I don't even know what you would call that. They're just patrolling, wandering around aimlessly after a crazy night of partying or something, because it is Huck after all. And so it does look like this is enough carriers to finish off Tyler. He's trying to get out some Void Rays. He is going to get out 3, which I don't know if it's going to be out. And Tyler just got nuked as well. All the probes were able to evacuate. So Tyler is getting really unfortunate in this game. One Void Ray goes down and another nuke. So he's got to be forced to run his probes once again. I don't even know if he realizes this, as the nuke is getting dangerously close down here. Poor Noni is just getting attacked from both sides. And so here comes the nuke right now. I think all these probes are going to die. Here it goes. He's getting killed by carriers, and nuke that kills every single probe. And so that expansion definitely done. Tyler has nothing left, and he's even nuking the Nexus again just to add insult to injury. Maybe he'll kill a couple of interceptors or something with that. So both players are trying to figure out what to do. The sensor tower is going to alert Hawaii Rice of the location of the Protoss, and it looks like a pylon is going to be built here. And the carriers have released their interceptors. They grab it on the catapult, so they are on the field. The Vikings want to engage them, and the carriers do not have the interceptors out. However, here it goes right now. Is there going to be a vortex on these Vikings? no! Psystorm, though, is going to soften them up a little bit. No energy actually used on that mothership. Oh god, this could be very painful for the Protoss players. He did go mass carrier, but is it going to be enough? Pneumatic cans are going to be used. Psystorm on the Vikings as well is forcing it to run away. It looks like every Viking is going to get taken out. Psystorm, the optimum choice here, and Kawaii Rice's army has been destroyed. Even without the, oh yeah, there we go. Kawaii Rice is going to GG. So he really needs to be careful with these Broodlords positioning as the Stalkers could blink right on top of them. We do need to see Broodlings used. There's not an Overseer over here. He does get the Broodlords in that vortex, and oh brother, no, 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 you don't want to do that. Oh god, oh god, oh boy, here comes an Archon Toilet. He is going to do it. And as a Zerg player, you do not want to run into a vortex. And this has got to be why, as all these dudes are going to die. Tons of Storm's got to be used. That Zerg army is now no more. And if we look at the army size tab, 86 to 186. So he lost over 100 supply. And apparently, he is learning firsthand how powerful the Archon Toilet is. And is going to lose that entire army. And apparently he says what this was. And yep, Archon Toilet, that is very true. So that must have been his first time experiencing that, and I guess he got to learn somehow. Oh boy. Oh boy, Athene is... oh god. How many kills do the Archons have? This Archon has 7 kills, the other Archon has 18 kills, and this Archon has 13. So our Zerg player is going to GG. That does show you why you do not want to run your units into a vortex if you can help it.